What's up, lovely fans? It's your girl Monique, and I'm talking to y'all while Nala doing her business. I had another horrible, crazy dream last night. It started out by me and my husband. We sleep on the couch with our daughter, and it was dark in there. And then I heard this voice say, "I'm Nene." And my children, they got up and they got to looking because they heard it. I'm like, oh my God, they heard that too. So I heard it. So then it was like I was closing out these internet screens out throughout the air. That's the crazy part. Almost like Iron Man, how he be working with his computer system and stuff like that. Then the strange part happened. My uncle was there. No, I was eating food, which they say you're supposed to eat food in dreams, but I was eating food. It was normal food, and then it was some horrible food. I was eating the normal food, but the horrible food, excuse what I'm about to say, but it looked at like it could have been like animal penis and like little small droppings of poop or whatever. But I was eating the normal food. It was like I don't know what the name of that meat is, but I have to look it up. But it was in gravy, but it was a normal food. So I put that on the table. I went and told my mom and my grandma that I was finished. Now my grandma, she's been passed for some time, and then it went from that to my uncle was there, and he was in the bed and he was shaking like really bad. And I was telling my grandma, I say he having withdrawal from drugs. And but this uncle here, I'm not known for him to have ever did drugs or whatever. But as I was going into my mom room, my grandma she was like no, my grandma didn't say now. As I went in my mama room, it was this thing that went off like an alarm, and when I picked it up and I read it, it was telling me that my uncle was pretty much dying. So when I showed it to my mom because my mom was asking me what it was saying. So I showed it to her, and then by that time, my grandma, she was like yelling and stuff because my uncle, like, he was in there shaking like really, really bad. So, and then like writing and stuff was being wrote on his back. So my grandma told him to come in there. So it said, we have something. I can't remember what the word was because it was quite a few words on there, but it was something talking to him on his back. And I started when he walked in the room, when he walked in the room, you could see the wording on his back, and I was trying to read the wording on his back, but it was like something was talking to him now, like being that he was dying, whatever it was talking to him, pretty much saying we have time now or something like that, but I can't remember the word. And then when he walked in the room, he was like grayish, like palish, like you could tell that it was bad. So when I seen that and I was reading the word, my mom asked me, said, "Monique, would you talk to it?" And I told her, I'm like, I don't want to talk to it because I don't know if I would be talking to something good or if I would be talking to something bad. And then, so she asked me, so I said, I had my uncle by his arm. And so I'm standing this way, I'm this facing, and then he's facing that way, but we was locked arms. So I asked my uncle, no, I said out loud, I said, are you of God or are you something other than God? And when I said that, like my uncle just like his whole body just went like he was really like shaking and stuff like that. So I just started saying Jesus, 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 Jesus. Like I couldn't stop saying Jesus. I couldn't stop saying Jesus. And then my grandma, she was standing right there, and then my mama, she had went into prayer, but my grandma had said something to my mama. No, my grandma went over to my uncle, and it was like she was taking something out of him and carrying it it out the room. But as she was passing me, she turned back around, and my grandma said something about me to my mom. I want to say my mom, my grandma said she praying, she I don't know, I can't remember, so I don't want to tell y'all nothing wrong. But my grandma said something to my mama, and my mama said no, she's scared, which I was scared, but I wasn't scared, because once the bad thing spoke, I'm gonna just go ahead and say it, demon. Once the demon spoke, I wanted it out my uncle. I wanted it out my uncle, so I just kept saying, I couldn't stop saying Jesus or whatever. But my mom was like, no, she's scared. And when my mom went to come grab me, I just went to screaming. I was like screaming. I was screaming to the point of the screaming came out. It woke me up, because I was now screaming out of my dream, and it woke me up. Y'all, I don't know, but that thing had me tired. I've been up all morning praying, been praying, asking the Lord, whatever covenant that I made within that dream, I pretty much I break that, because my only covenant is with Him. I've been pleading the blood. I've been praying over me. I've been praying over my family. I've been praying over, Lord, to clean us from that food that I was eating. Even though there was two choices, there was good food and bad food, and I did eat the good food, but I just want the Lord to like just what's called of everything. But yeah, that is my dream. But y'all, yeah.